Added, please, oh, because if you try it.
It's been days since Very Dark Man last spoke about the Messichin Easy Tea case. Now, it could be for a lot of reasons. Is it because there's nothing to talk about at the moment? Is it because he's done investigating? Or is it because he didn't just get a response? You guys, welcome to the whole show. Please like, share, and subscribe. You guys know that Very Dark Man kept on saying that he's waiting for the part 2 of Messichin's side of the story, because remember that Messichin came out in that video where she was crying and saying her side of the story. She labeled that video part 1, so that was to say that after that video dropped, another one was going to drop like a part 2. But Very Dark Man, intervened or came into the picture kind of immediately after that video and was on the side of Easy Tea and was saying Easy Tea's side of the story and showing proofs of the transactions and monies transferred to Messichin and from Messichin to Easy Tea and from Easy Tea. All Very Dark Man was doing, one of the things he kept on saying was, Messichin, would they wait for part 2? Or waiting for part 2, you will drop that part 2. You will drop that part 2. You must drop the part 2. Or Messichin has totally ignored Very Dark Man. In fact, from everything we can see, she's actually very busy. She's been having events, she's been attending, doing her thing. And the very funny part is that just a few hours ago, she dropped this video where she played her MM1 character and the Messichin character. That video where she talks like a baby. It is giving another Siuna. I don't care, because remember that a few videos ago when Easy Tea was still trying to share his own side of the story too, he kind of made a subtle mockery or threw a subtle jab at Messichin, was saying that somebody who is able to act like a child, change her voice to that of a child, that the person is capable of doing anything. Now that kind of stuff can make somebody want to go into their shell or make her not want to post videos of her behaving like a child anymore. But the confidence it took her to post that kind of video anymore is giving "You cannot stop my shine." Anyways, I don't know if I should play that video because they had MM1 to give person copyright. But you guys, let's play the video.
So MM1, the last time we were on set, you called me this woman.
Are you not this woman?
MM1, please beat it again. And please, oh, if you try it.
Hey, sorry. Mama carry, sorry.
I'm not Messichin. Okay, so where is Messichin?
Yes, so that's one of the videos she has dropped, and definitely not in response to Very Dark Man. Let me know your thoughts are, guys, in the comment section. Do you think that it was actually a good thing that she did not respond to Very Dark Man? Or do you think that if you are not guilty, respond to Very Dark Man? I, for one, think she does not owe Very Dark Man any in capital letters, any explanation. And that's because even if she's guilty or not, she can explain in court, she can come on social media and say her side of the story. But the thing is, if she even comes to say anything again, it's going to be like, oh, Very Dark Man pushed her to respond. And shout out to people that are around her, because it shows that her team is actually dogged, because they made sure she did not act out of emotion anymore to post a response. Because she has posted a response, you guys know your favorite Very Dark Man, he will come on social media and say, oh, I said it, I pushed her to make that video, I pushed her to drop the part 2, I knew she was guilty, she dropped the part 2. This video is not about who is guilty or not. We've made hundreds of videos about Messichin and Easy Tea case. It is just talking about why Messichin has chosen not to respond to Very Dark Man. And also remember that Dr. Stephen Akintayo came out to say that Messichin ignored him, and like I said, it's okay. It's actually something that anybody should have done, ignoring him, because after he said Easy Tea should not address the matter online, just the next day we had people like Coach Nancy coming on social media to accuse Messichin publicly again. And also the next day following, we saw the Very Dark Man making multiple videos, in fact, this one he was not even accusing. And in those videos, you could tell that he already had done the judgment case. Very Dark Man had finished the work before the judge. He has declared whoever he has declared guilty. So I don't think that there's any need for her to respond, because it's like going back and forth with him. And that Very Dark Man, if he wants to go back and forth with you, he has the time. It's his job. Messichin has other things to do. Easy Tea has other things to do. But for Very Dark Man, his job, one of his major jobs, is social media, doing the whole information and blog blogging thing. So he has time for you. He has time for you. Let me know your thoughts, guys, in the comment section. Do you think that it's actually a good thing that Messichin did not reply to him, or do you think that she should have replied to clear her name? And like I said in my other video, I am sure that a lot of pastors, singers have called her to order, because you guys know that that pattern of that video, if you ask me, it shouldn't have even happened. It should not have happened. I don't know who edited that video. I don't know who dropped it. And this is not me also saying that she is not guilty of some of the things that she was accused of. You know, I am not saying that. I am just saying that sometimes when people are quarreling on social media is a very, very volatile place. That's the word to use. When you drop, sometimes it's not who first report, they go police station. Sometimes when you drop videos on social media, people react based on that one. Another person drops, oh, I knew that she was wrong. Oh, I knew that he was wrong. You know. And one thing I noticed in this with this Messichin ECT case is the fact that a lot of Nigerians do not read, because a lot of times when initially when this case started getting popular, a lot of the things we saw online were court documents, were lawyers writing to the public, and a lot of people did not read those letters. They did not read the response. They did not read it, and that's why when Very Dark Man came out on social media and started talking about what we had read on from those lawyers' response days ago, it became as if, oh, Very Dark Man discovered something. When all the things he was saying, or some of the things he was saying, were things that had been written by lawyers in, the documents that they issued out in public. It just goes to show that people don't read. So when you're on social media, if you want to win a case at this point, at least if you want to win the case in the social media court, one of the things you can do, let me advise you, if you're a celebrity, just go and give a popular blogger, let them make short videos or do summary. That is why when you go on social media, on Insta blog, on Linda Ikeji blog, on Instagram, people don't read the whole story. They just read the caption and they run along with it. They read the caption or the heading and they start commenting, because people don't have time to read, plenty words. So a lot of information gets missing when your response is cumbersome. So that is why it looks like, oh, Very Dark Man has a lot of information, but those information were out there in the public, but you just chose not to read. It is nothing new. And you see why Mr. Chinwo chose not to respond, because these things they are responding to are things that she probably has said in the video that she did not post. So, sometimes when you are angry or when you are trying to explain your side of the story, if you just talk about it maybe once or twice, you get over it. So maybe the whole emotions have worn off, which is why she has chosen not to respond to Very Dark Man. And if you ask me, that is a very, very good decision that she has taken. Obviously, in this case, we're going to see how everything ends, because it's still in court. So it shows that there's still more. Like I said, this is not even about that money that they sent and the one they did not send. There's a lot of things, from publishing to writing to, a lot of things that they need to judge in this case. So I don't think it's something that they can withdraw from the court now. I don't think they are going to withdraw this case. It has gone past that point. They have tried to tarnish each other's image. So I don't think that they are friends anymore. So they might just want to end this matter in court. But let me know your thoughts are, guys, in the comment section. Do you think that Very Dark Man is tired because he did not get a response from Messichin? And do you think that she did great by not giving Very Dark Man a response? Share in the comments, guys. It's the real show. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.